What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video we are going to be continuing working on my brother's Del Sol. So at the end of last video we ended with getting the motor pretty much ready to drop in, and we're picking it right back up. So the engine bay is pretty much ready, and we have a guest appearance for all of you OG watchers. If you guys remember AD back in the day, he's still around. He just got kids now and still kicking it at Haspor, so he's just doing adult things. But all I gotta do is put the rear mount in on the subframe just so I don't have to fight with that with the motor in the car, and then drop the motor in, get the left and right mounts on, and then throw the T-bracket on, and then the rest is basically hooking everything up. So I'm just gonna throw you guys right up on the tripod and we'll get started because it is kind of warm today. Winter's coming, just not fast enough here in Arizona. But we also got our box, so we will unbox that here shortly because those are parts for this car. And just as a recap, if you guys are just popping in this video, you didn't watch the first one, this is just normal Del Sol, I think SI with AC, power steering, you know, all that jazz. We're doing, it's got the turbo on there, obviously turbo friendly manifold, or AC friendly turbo manifold. And the downpipe does clear, actually, assuming that the new turbo is going to be the same. Actually, yeah, that's a concern, but I don't know. We got welders for a reason, right? Motor should be pretty decently chained up, and then AD is working on getting the nuts or the studs out right now. Double nut. I gotta buy one of those stud removal tools. I didn't even know those things were a thing until that last Colorado trip when I went to Robert's shop, because I've always done the double nut thing for those, for exhaust studs, for intake studs, throttle body studs. It's so tedious, especially because half the time I do it trying to snug it down or take it out, it just pulls both nuts out and not the freaking tool or the stud. But yeah, hoist is here, so yeah, we'll chain it up and hopefully we don't damage nothing going in. Probably could just take the radiator out really quick because I think it's just sitting here. Yeah, so I'll pull this. Oh, disconnect the fan first. There we go. Probably pull this reservoir out. Make all the room we can because I don't want to damage crap or scuff it up any more than I probably already have, but you know, that's beside the point. So while AD is working on those studs, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna unbox this turbo and check it out. Because I'm cheap, I'm gonna save some of this foam so that way I can use it for when I'm shipping your guys' orders. I don't know what those are. Oh, I think that's the feed and stuff, because they sent me the turbo kit, not just the turbo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These are hoses and shit.
Bang. It's a good looking turbo, I gotta say. So huge shout out to Max PD Mods for hooking us up with a fresh turbo for the build. The only issue though is this turbo's a little too big. So we were just comparing it to the turbo that's actually on the motor now. This is more of the, what, 3078 type size, I think. I'm not familiar with
that one.
This one's a 3037, so
T30. T4.
Yeah, that other one's more the universal type T3, T4 ones, which is fine. That one fits perfect. The downpipe is made to that one, so the issue is we don't want to modify stuff. Obviously, I'm not the one building the car or spending the money, so my brother doesn't want to change it. We're not going to change it. We're just going to find a turbo. Thankfully, AD actually has the exact same turbo ready to go. So yeah, from Max Feeding Rods as well. So we're just going to end up using that one, and I think one of you guys might be lucky and get this turbo. So I will figure that part out. But again, thanks to them for sending it out. That was more my my poor decision making, I guess, because they offered me whatever one I wanted, and I was like, this one looks okay, but pictures are deceiving. I have learned very quickly. But yeah, so now I'm gonna, let's get that rear mount in really quick, and so we can haul this pig back into the car. And you guys already know we are using no engine mounts that are in this box because they're in this box. So, you know, we gotta support local, so you know, always using the Hassports. That's where this guy is. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and bolt these mounts up. They do send you hardware and get these things ready to go. Good, and we're good. And then yeah, just bolt in the rear quick, and yeah, let's throw this thing up on the hoist real quick. I will start doing that. We just gotta hook it to that thing here, that normal one, and then to the power steering bracket. And AD took the distributor off so we don't break it, because that's what smart people do.
That's nice that you do that.
Don't let it hit, you know?
Yeah.
Motor's already in. It was a little bit of a struggle, you know, because we got the crap in the way, but before I even like took a sip of the gabagoo, AD already got the rear T-bracket in. So yeah, we got it all worked out now. Yeah, so in terms of everything else, now the motor's bolted in, we can snug down the mounts and then start hooking everything up.
My bad.
That's why I can't afford fuel tools. I'm too busy replacing all my normal stuff. Everybody break. So this is looking pretty good in here.
But you know who's gonna be run for governor?
Governor?
Yeah.
No.
The chick from Fox News.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Carrie Lake.
Carrie Underwood?
Carrie Lake.
She a good artist. Ooh boy. I can't get the dang thing. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I need to put you guys down so I can try and do this.
Mosquitoes fucking me up.
Yeah, same. Motor's looking awfully good in here though. Before anybody says it, valve cover is getting painted. I think my brother decided on doing like a spoon yellow, like a bright yellow type thing. So that'll be that. So next up, distributor. And I'm gonna start working on power steering. Engine harness, yeah. Get the engine harness yet too.
Damn.
forgot about that.
Should put that on first.
Yes, that way it's not, everything's not in the way. Yeah, I gotta clean out the charge pipes too, because I see tree poop in there, because this tree don't know when to quit. Year round, it's just pooping on everything. Precision. Battery's gonna die, be right back. Okay, I really need to get new batteries. This one that I just took off the charger, I just put in the camera and it's showing 2 bars out of 3 already, and that is more like half-life in these things. So yeah, go buy some merch so I can afford new camera batteries so I can keep making videos, eh? So this is like old Saturdays for the boys, except for we're not doing Dr. Pepper no more. We've actually moved on to beer just because we're both getting old and depressed.
We're grown.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
It's the only way to drink.
I don't shotgun, but I'll let you. Oh dang.
Woo!
Woo!
I can do a tall can.
Yeah, I can't chug for crap. My throat's a pansy. A little bit of bubblies in the throats and it like makes me want to scream. Can't do it. But cheers to you guys. What?
I got like grease or something on my lips and I lick my lips.
I don't know if you guys heard that. That was a funny noise.
But that was horrible.
It's protein.
No, that was not protein.
Oh. So I texted my brother, I told him that the new turbo ain't gonna fit, and it turns out I misunderstood what he said. We didn't need a turbo at all. He wanted to upgrade the turbo, not replace the turbo. Turbo's fine, which I kind of thought because the shaft play is none. So for now, we are going to stick with the turbo that's on the car, and I guess he wants to save the new turbo and probably, he wants to use it, he just, at the moment, he's not gonna change manifolds and stuff like that. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, but for the meantime, get it running, basically is what he said. So, progress goes on. So overlightened here, but we're taking a break. We're going to Taco Bell. Haven't been to Taco Bell in a hot minute, actually. I think the only time I ever really go is when I meet up with you guys for lunch. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I think I went the other night. That was the first time in like months. Everybody always gives me crap because I think my entire diet consists of like Dunkin' and Taco Bell. Like Ramon and everybody, they always tease me for that, but it ain't true.
Where's it at?
Alright, back from Taco Bell. Got the car obviously up in the air now, wheels are off, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the bumper off because I gotta take the charge pipe off, clean out all the tree crap like I was complaining about before. And 80 got the tranny bracket on over there to the frame rail. And yeah, just about to wrap it up for the day, I think, in terms of, oh, you know, this is that bolt. I don't know why I had this over here. I lost, thankfully I have extra bolts, but I misplaced one of these bolts here and I ended up finding one. But that's where I put it, in there for some reason. The pendejo pin. Pendejo pin.
It'll work. Nope. Ah, man. It's like
so I unhooked the intercooler. It was kind of mounted a little funky anyway, but while I have this off, I'm going to test out my bumper bar for the EGs quick. It looks like it might fit, so let's experiment. And AD just finished doing the oil pressure sensor because I forgot to put that back in. So, gracias.
no problem.
Oh, and then the belts, yeah. And then once the belts are on, all that's really left is finish plumbing up the intake tubes and then fluids, and then I think it's more or less ready to fire, but we don't have the fluids or spark plugs right now. And we also got to hook up some other stuff for the engine that will be in a separate video because I've never installed it before, so I think it'd be kind of cool to make its own video. Kind of like an old school type thing. I don't know, some of you guys probably already messed with the stuff, and you'll find out if you go watch that video, but I'll try this bumper bar. Well, 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 it fits. Kind of thought it would, but wasn't totally sure, but now I got confirmation. So the only thing on the EGs, at least the EG bar that I had, did not have this on it, so I don't know if this is a Del Sol specific thing. Obviously this isn't crucial, but I think it does help hold the bumper up from sagging over time. So I don't really know. I mean, I may try and incorporate something like this, but I don't really know if it's totally necessary. Let me put the bumper on and kind of see how and where, if at all, it sags. Because I know it sits up here, obviously, has the plate that goes across to help hold it up top. And then it's got the side screws over there, so I don't really see how anything is here. And it's not like the headlights sag because the headlights have their own bolt tabs, so I don't really know. But let me put the cover back on, see what it looks like at least. So the bumper fits on there pretty darn good. I really don't see how this can get any different. Like, I got a slight gap under this headlight corner here, but the fender is touching the bumper. Like, I don't see how that could be beneficial at all. So I think I'm probably just gonna leave the design as is. And that way that also keeps mine different than the other one on the market because I don't want to copy anybody's design. And this is also just a cheaper option. Like, a lot of the time, people are buying these bars to shave weight, and their bumper fitment usually is pretty crappy a lot of the time anyway. The DA1 helps with the bumper fitment, but this, the way these bars are designed, even from factory, isn't to, you know, support the bumper necessarily. So I think, at least for now, I'm going to leave those little corner supports off. If I change my mind later, or if it's really that big of a discrepancy in fitment later, then I'll change it. But as for now, I think it should be fine as it sits. And that way I can also keep the price down, and hopefully that works for you guys. It works for me, at least for now. But yeah, looks pretty good though. Oh man, it has been quite the day. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed hanging out with us here today. AD just took off. Well, I'm pretty much wrapping the car for the day. Engine is in, everything is basically assembled. The only thing I have to do is finish the intercooler pipe, but I'm gonna end up building a bumper bar for this car for my brother, because the one that's on this car is going to the guy that donated me his car to R&D the D8 or these EG bars in the first place. So hello Tristan, hello sir. But yeah, so he wants a bumper bar for this car, so I'm gonna have to make one of those, remount the intercooler and the pipe and stuff, and then we also got to do ball joints and all that. But in the next video, guys, I think we're going to take care of some of the suspensions, starting with these coilovers. So if you guys want to stick around for that, be sure to keep an eye out. And if you want to help support the channel, please be sure to hit those Amazon affiliate links and pick up some stuff. Those just kind of put cookies in your browser, and then you go buy stuff on Amazon. It helps me out. Also, merch, liking, commenting, and if you would so greatly be so kind enough to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that. But anyways, guys, again, hopefully you enjoyed this video. And we'll see you in the next one. So do what you love, forget about the rest, keep killing it and turning wrenches and having fun, and just enjoy yourselves. Tristan, leave the camera alone. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Peace out.